Hey guys, what's up? If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. My name is Indigo, and today we're going to have a little discussion on fear. And it's not really little, but we're going to talk about fear today because it is very much something that I'm beginning to see in a new way. And I know for me personally, it's been a crutch for me for so long that it's a part of my life it has been up until now. It's been a part of my life, something that I've leaned heavily on. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm ready to let that shit go. Like, I feel like there are parts of myself that I'm not able to express because of fear. So let's just talk about it. So I called this video, "Do you want the truth or something beautiful?" Because for many, many years, I leaned on what I consider to be the beautiful aspects of fear, which was, not really being, not being picked on, not being bullied. It was a chance for me to get to know myself, because for me, my fear manifested itself in what I perceived at the time as introversion. And it's like, I've been really looking at myself in the relationships that I have when I actually, do put myself out there. And it's not so much that I am naturally introverted. I think a lot of that for me stems from, it's a trauma response to years and years of bullying and psychological abuse at the hands of many, many, many people. And so, like, for me, it was just, beautiful to lean on my fear of, rejection and to only have my own company, only, worry about being myself with myself and the few select people who I, just happen to allow close enough that didn't disappoint me or whatever, And I'm not going to say that it was necessarily bad, because it wasn't. Like, I was able to really, I've just been able to really develop myself. And so that's been, really good. Like, I discovered at a really young age a lot of great music, and I got to read, a lot of nice books. I got really heavy into school. And so, for a time, me being fearful of what other people thought was, I won't say it was necessarily a beautiful thing that I was fearful of people, but it was very beautiful that I was able to go within and to develop myself and develop my personality, find things that I like that weren't necessarily, find out what I really and truly liked, not what other people, might like or might find comforting. So, it was great for that. But it's like the older that I've gotten and the farther away I get from childhood and everything, the more that I see how much fear has really been a deceiver. I don't know if you've ever heard this artist. Her name's Paloma Faith, but she's actually the one who inspired the title of this song, because it's just been playing over and over in my spirit. It's called "Do You Want the Truth or Something Beautiful?" But it's like, do you want the truth or something beautiful? Just close your eyes and make believe. Do you want the truth or something beautiful? I am happy to deceive you. And for me, that really hits home, because I'm beginning to see the deception in fear. I think it's a lot of times we get into this place, into this space where rather than seeing the truth of a situation and accepting it and moving on from it, we instead choose to lean into what is beautiful, and in many cases, like, we are being at that point just willful ignorance. And I think for me, for so long, I've used the excuse of, oh, well, I'm just introverted and I'm just this and I'm just that, to not really put myself out there in the ways that I want to. Like, I'm an actor at heart, through and through. Like, I discovered this at a very young age, and I've had so many different opportunities to, like, go after that. And I did for a time actually work live as a working actor. I did that for about 5-6 months, I believe, where I was on set pretty much every day. I'm in front of the camera, like, I'm loving it. And there were a couple of, like, it was just background work. I won't say it was just background work. It was background work. Everybody's got to start somewhere, and I absolutely loved that for myself. I love that for me. I love the energy of being on set. And occasionally I would get pulled off. I won't even say occasionally, quite regularly, your girl got asked to be, like, a more prominent background role. One time I even got a speaking role, and I was so nervous doing this, because all these thoughts kept popping in my head. Am I going to be rejected again? Am I going to be this again? Are these people going to like me? All these things. And not realizing you've already been chosen. They picked you. They asked you for the speaking role. You didn't have to audition for this shit. They saw your face. They said, yeah, we want you. We need you to do XYZ. Please do this for us. You've already been chosen. So it's just like, it's situations like that I realize I've already been chosen. So, and I've been I've been chosen in such a way. Why are you afraid? What are you afraid of? And it's not like I don't know. It's not like I don't know myself. It's not like I don't know that I'm beautiful. I absolutely do. Like, I get to be with myself every day. Like, I'm the only person that I spend 100% of my time with. And so, of course, I know that I'm a beautiful person. And so it's just like, why are you so afraid of that? I begin to look at my life here, and I see that everybody who used to pick on me, all of these different people, they're not anywhere around me. And the couple of people that I have come back into contact with, especially from my past when I was a child, all these people who used to pick on me, I'm just gonna say karma is real. Okay? That's all I'm gonna say. Karma is real. And so, why are you, like, I've been asking myself, why do you continue to hold on to this fear? Hell, I have a whole business that I am, up until this point have been fearful of promoting, because I don't want to be rejected. And I understand that rejection is a part of life, don't get me wrong, but until Saturday, I didn't understand why I feared that so much. I was talking to this woman. I just mentioned it, but your girl got a business. I sell body butters. It's gonna expand into other things now, but for now we got body butters. I will leave the link to my Etsy shop down below. But I was talking to this woman. She came into the store, and she wanted to try my butter. I let her sample it, and we were just having this conversation. She was talking to me. She was looking at me. She's like, you're really beautiful. And what you're doing, it's absolutely amazing. And I was like, thank you. And she's like, you've not been told that enough in your life, have you? And I was like, nah. She's like, I'm sorry for that for you, but you are, like, you're amazing. Like, what you're doing is amazing, and somebody should have told you that more. And maybe, like, when I tell you, I was just like, oh my God, I realized what it is. For me, I didn't get a whole lot of validation growing up. It was hard. Like, the way that I grew up, I know my mom had a lot on her plate. She was She was a married single mother, and it was a lot on her. And me and my dad, like, we don't have the best relationship. He wasn't really around, and so, like, she was absolutely correct. I was not told a whole lot growing up, but I was enough. And I think for me, that's why rejection can sometimes hurt so much. I realize that this is something that I have to work on within myself, you know? But coming to understand that, and understanding like the root of all of this, has made it so much easier for me to let fear go. And I'm just not saying this, but we're gonna take this little detour. At my pop-up shop, there were so many people who came, and they were loving what I did. They loved my product. A couple of people, I didn't even have to really go on my whole spiel. They took it, tried it on. This smells good, I'll take one. Walked away. Another girl smelled it. She was like, this smells wonderful, I'll take one. Like, and it was just, there were so many moments like that for me, which let me know, like, baby girl, you got this. Like, you literally got this. What are you afraid of? And so, coming back to the whole fear thing, like, it just, at this moment in time, fear for me is not necessary. Like, it's not necessary anymore. I think for so long, I leaned heavily into my crab nature, because I've never said this before, but I'm a Cancer. But, or Cancer sun, I should say. But I leaned so heavily for so long into that aspect of myself, into not sharing, not being open, really utilizing my shell to protect myself, that at this moment in time, for so long, it was a shell, it was protective for a time, until I came to the realization that it's not so much a shell anymore as it is a cage that I've created for myself. You know, I put myself in spiritual jail, I put myself in physical jail, I put myself in emotional jail, all because of what some people told me when I was younger, and not really getting validated in the way that I needed to. And it's just like, and now it's like, for what, you know? Why continue to be unhappy with myself? Why continue to not share? All because a couple of people whose opinions honestly don't even matter, like, all because of their opinions, or because of what they might say or what they might do, or strangers on the internet who might, you know, see me or have all of these other things to say. Oh, she's ugly, she's this, she's that. And it's just like, that's your opinion, you know? I know me, you know, I know who I am, I know why I've been placed here, etc., etc. So who are you to try and come and tell me who I am? No. Fuck you and your opinion, you know? But yeah, it's just like, be afraid for what? Everybody's not going to like me. And that, you know what's crazy? It's like, that's a thing that I know. I know everybody's not gonna like me. I know everybody's not going to jive with what it is that I like. So why am I continuing to allow this to be? Why am I continuing to not just put myself out there, you know? Like, the math ain't mathing on this one. It doesn't make sense. So I say all of that to say, like, if you are like me, fearful of people, everybody else's opinion, what they're going to say, or whatever, do you want the truth or something beautiful? The truth is that you are a beautiful person. The truth is that you are enough. The truth is that you merely existing is a blessing, and you have absolutely no reason to be afraid of being a blessing unto this world. Like, hell, I'm doing it. I like this me sitting here talking to you guys is like the most unexpected turn of events, we shall say, that I think I have ever, that I would have ever thought would have come about. I'll say it that way. And if I can sit here and I can talk to y'all, I can be vulnerable, and I can, you know, literally put my heart out on a platter for the entire world to see, why can't I do these other things? Why can't you go for it and do whatever it is in your life that you're afraid of doing? Nah, we're letting that shit go. I don't know about you, but I know for me, fear gotta go. Like, fear is gone. Fear is done. I am not gonna be afraid to be myself anymore. I'm not gonna be afraid to share my feelings. I'm not gonna be afraid to speak my truth, to be myself. I have no reason to be. I spent enough time developing myself. It's time for me to open my cage and set myself free. Let's bring it back to my song for just a second, you know, because I meant to say this, but I didn't say it at the time. But yeah, the song's called "Do You Want the Truth or Something Beautiful?" Just close your eyes and make believe. Do you want the truth or something beautiful? I am happy to deceive you. So fear will most definitely continue to let you lie to yourself, and continue to let you not believe in yourself, not trust yourself, not feel like you're enough. All the while, you had the keys the whole time. All the while, you've been this beautiful person the whole time. All the while, you've had the power within you the whole time. Why give fear that satisfaction? Why give these other people who want you to continue to remain fearful, who actually see your power but don't want you to recognize how powerful you are, to win? Don't give your power away to nobody. Period. That, my dear, and I just realized this, that is what fear is. That is exactly what fear is you giving your power away to things, people, ideas, or circumstances that have absolutely no power over you until you have given it to them by being fearful of them. Oof, that's tea. Did not realize that at first. But yeah, let's stop giving our power away. Let's stop not loving ourselves. Let's stop not seeing ourselves as worthy, all because of what, a little fear, a little disappointment by somebody else for you stepping out and doing what it is that you need to do for yourself. Nah. We're not doing that. I'm sorry. I don't know about you, but I'm not doing that. And I'm not going to encourage anybody else to do that. Yeah. Fear gotta go. Fear has to go. We're so much... Oh, sorry, that's the carpet. I thought it was a bug. It's the carpet. But yeah, we are so much more than fear, and there's so much beauty that we have to share. Like, there's so much, you know, there's nothing to be afraid of. And if anybody rejects you or anything like that for being yourself, there was somebody who didn't really care for you in the first place. There's somebody who didn't really know who you are in the first place. So, you know, if they leave, hey, they weren't going to be around for the true revelation of you anyway. And they weren't worthy of you. So, yeah. So, I just encourage everybody else to do the same. I've done it. I'm doing it. And it feels great out here. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, it feels really good. So, yeah. Go for it. And don't let fear hold you back anymore. It's literally no point of being afraid of anything. Literally no point. So yeah. Thank you all for stopping by my channel. If you liked this message, please, leave me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. If you want to hear anything else from me, subscribe. It's free, My aim is to always have like truthful, honest conversations. That's what I do. This is kind of like my diary at this point. So hey, we're gonna roll with the whole diary feel of everything. If you have any skin issues, skin problems, or you're just looking for a great moisturizer, check out my product. It's called Pure Intentions. It's a body butter. Check me out on Etsy. I'll have the link down below. I think I also have like a couple of scrunchies on there. I'm not wearing one today, but I have those on there as well. If you would like to follow me on any of my social media, everything will be listed down in the description box. And I think that's everything. So yeah, thank you again for stopping by, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. Peace.